loves, it's Sam. So today I'm going to be doing my Sunday Sizzles and Fizzles. So I've got a few new products to share with you this week. The first one I want to talk about is actually thank you to your recommendation. I asked on, I think it was Instagram or maybe Facebook, I can't remember. But I recently just picked up the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. And I normally use the MAC Lingering or the M. Michelle Fawn brow pencil, and I had run out of both. So I went to Ulta and I picked this up. I think this was around maybe like 18 to 20. I can't remember the exact price. I got the color Ash Blonde. And I absolutely love this. This is so great. I'm wearing it today. It's pretty much the exact color as the MAC Lingering, but it's better because it has the little brush on the end right there. So it's really nice because then you don't have to use a separate brush to brush out your brow. And then it's just got the other side right here where you just do, and it goes up like that. You don't have to sharpen or anything like that. It's really easy to apply. It's not, sometimes I feel like when the pencil ones, they get kind of chunky. They can get like a little lump here and there. This is very smooth. It's just really, really great, and it's a great color. It lasts all day. It looks natural. I really like this. So if you're someone who likes MAC Lingering, but you don't have a MAC store, we don't have a MAC store here, so it's just a pain to have to order online, especially like with brow pencils. Like all of a sudden you're just like, whoa, I'm out. You never know when you're about to run out, and then all of a sudden you do. So it's nice that I can just go and pick that up at Ulta, and it's not too bad of a price. I mean, it's definitely pricey, but it's not horrible. Okay, the next things that I've been really loving are the Forever Nude and Forever Glam palettes from BH Cosmetics. These, first of all, are so cute. It's a plastic case, and I have done a blog kind of swatches review, mini review on my blog. So you guys can, I'll link that below. I don't know if you guys can tell, the light's like really beaming in here, but you can see it's got these really pretty like little swirls here. It's like a really pretty pale kind of peachy, it's like a peachy pink color. And basically what these are just a blush and eyeshadow and lip palette. So you've got a massive mirror, which is awesome. What you've got here, sorry, I'm gonna try not to blind you here, but you've got two blushes, which, here, I'll just kind of give you a little swatch. One is like a really pretty soft peachy pink, and the other one is more of like a dusty rose color. And then you've got some really pretty lip colors down here. One's more of like a nude, and then you've got a really pretty Barbie pink. This shade for me is kind of a, I'd say it's a fizzle, because for me it's supposed to be a highlight, but I don't really get any glow from it, so I don't really think I would ever use that color, to be honest. But then the shades here are super beautiful. It's actually kind of a very similar palette to the Urban Decay Naked 3. It's got those kind of rosy pink, kind of romantic tones. This one right here is absolutely a beautiful color. It's like a really pretty rose gold. And then you've got this one down here, which is a really pretty copperish kind of pale brown. These are really pigmented. They're beautiful. There's a really frosty pink right here, which is really pretty as your highlight. You've got a nice kind of eggplant, and then your highlight shade for your brow bone, and then a nice matte pink. So it's actually a really great palette. You get a lot of product. It's $14.95, I think, for the price. You get a lot of product. They're big shadows, and they're also really big blushes, and the lips. The lip colors are so pigmented. They're really, really creamy. I'm just going to swatch them for you here. You can see up close swatches on my blog, but you can see right there. They're just really creamy and very, very pigmented. I really, really like the texture of them. And they just smell like a regular lipstick, nothing like sweet or anything like that. But they're just, whoopsie, really, really beautiful. It's a great palette. And then the Forever Glam, I actually have one of the shadows on today, and I do have a tutorial coming, yes, with this one soon. The Forever Glam is for someone who's like a little bit more, I don't want to say exciting, more, what's the word? What's that word? When you're like, you try things out.
Adventurous.
Adventurous. This is for someone who's more adventurous with their makeup. So you've got the brighter pink, and this is, it looks red, but it's actually kind of more of a pink red. And again, these are, whoopsie, really, really kind of great like opaque colors. You can see how beautiful that red pink color, and then you have like a true kind of Barbie pink. They're really glossy, and then you've got a really pretty peachy sparkle blush. Now, this doesn't actually sparkle on your cheeks. Once you have it on your cheeks, it doesn't, none of the sparkles show through because it is actually very sparkly in the pan. So keep that in mind. And then you just have like a matte, regular kind of pink. And then the highlight color I actually really don't like. It's crazy pigmented, you guys. Like, I barely touched it, and I put it on the other day, and it was like a big, massive purple, like frosty purple splotch on my face. So I don't like the highlights in these two palettes. They're just not for me. I don't really care for like purplish, cooler toned on my skin. It just makes me look kind of washed out and old. I don't know. So I don't really care for that, but I have been using it as my brow bone highlight, which it works out really well if you're just very light-handed with it. But these colors here are so pretty. This color right here, it's like a really, I'd say antique kind of khaki gold is, I don't know, I think someone said antique gold one time. It's beautiful. This is the color that I have on my eye today, which is a really pretty shimmery taupe. And you can see how pigmented these are. You barely have to touch them, but that's what I have on my eyes. This midnight kind of, it's like a really deep midnight blue, is super beautiful for like that really smoky kind of sultry eye. It's just got some really great colors. Definitely a little bit brighter, so if you're someone who likes nudes, you would want the Forever Nude palette. If you're someone who likes to kind of spice it up in life, go with the Glam. Again, they're both $14.95, which I think is a great price, and you get a lot of product. So I really loved those this week. The next thing that I really loved was the Naked Urban Decay lip gloss, and this is in the color Beso. This is the Ultra Nourishing lip gloss. I have it on today. And it's just, first of all, these lip glosses are amazing. If you haven't tried them, go and pick some colors up because the feel of them is absolutely delightful. I'm just trying to look in the reflection here. I'll put it on. It's just such a beautiful kind of soft plumish. Yeah, it's like, oh, I gotta ask that. It's like a plumish mauve. Does that make sense? Really natural looking. It's one of those lip glosses that you can either wear over something else or you can just wear alone like this. I don't have anything else on with it. They just really feel good. They make your lips feel really nice. They hydrate them so much that it just makes your lips look a little bit bigger, so you don't have to worry about wearing liner with them. They smell kind of sweet. I love these. They're so, and the packaging is just so cute. But this color is really great. If you're someone who likes like a kind of darker lip, you'll love this. Okay, and then I have some Fizzles. Now, okay, the first Fizzle is the It's a 10 Silk Express Miracle Silk Shampoo. And I actually have the leave-in spray of this, which I love. But for some reason, this shampoo just didn't cut it for me. For every time I use sulfate-free shampoos, I just don't like them. They don't lather enough for me. I feel like I'm not getting clean. I'm sure I am, but I don't know. It just didn't spread very far. It was like I had to use so much and I barely got any. It just felt like I was putting conditioner in my hair. So I just don't like sulfate free. That's just my, you know, I just don't care for it. This does smell really good, but it didn't spread enough. It didn't lather enough. I like a good lather. I just didn't care for it. And then these two products I was really excited about, but I'm still kind of torn, and I'm wearing one today and I just don't know if I like it. I don't know, I can't decide, so I don't want to rule it out just yet, but I wanted to talk about it just because I got it a while ago, and I don't know what you guys think about these, but it's the Revlon, they're the kind of, you know, highlighting palette from Revlon, and it's very similar to the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks, but these, I just don't know. Like, okay, I got 002, which is Rose Glow. And it looks really beautiful when you look at it in the palette, but when you put it on, I just felt like, I don't know, it was really, really shimmery. It was actually very shimmery, but it was almost like, I don't know, it was too much or something. It wasn't quite the right tone, like it just looked a bit too kind of purplish on me. It does have kind of those cooler colors in here, which it just, I don't know, it just didn't look very good on me. So I don't know. I'm going to keep on trying them out and see if maybe it was just my first time. It just, I don't know, I just can't decide. And then this I've used twice. Again, I just don't think the tones look good on me. It's kind of more of the brown colors, which as a blush, it's way too shimmery to be a bronzer for me. And as a blush, it just, I feel like it just makes me look kind of meh, you know? Like today, I keep looking in the mirror and I'm just like, meh. I look old and tired. It just doesn't pop my cheek very much. It doesn't give me that, oh, you're so young and healthy. I just don't think the colors are right for me, to be honest. They're plenty pigmented, I suppose. They give a really nice sheen to the cheek, but I just don't think the actual colors are the best for my skin tone. So that's everything that I had this week that you know, particularly stood out for me. I hope that's helped make up your mind on any products that you were thinking about. I will be having a get ready with me with this palette coming up on Monday, so stay tuned, or sorry, Wednesday. I can't remember what day. Monday. So stay tuned for that if you do have this palette and you're thinking, ooh, what do I do? I've got a Valentine's date night. Get ready with me for that. Again, I'll link the blog post for the swatches of these so you can see kind of better swatches, close-ups, etc. And that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!